What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Coco Deluxe, aka your bestie of all things under the spectrum of fabulosity. And today, that fabulous thing is minority-owned small makeup businesses, minority-owned small makeup brands. So, one way that I want to use my platform here to give back to the TikTok community is by putting spotlights on small minority-owned makeup companies. And one company that I have come across on this platform is a company. It's a trans woman owned company painted by Wendy, and this is the one and only Wendy. Like, she's freaking fabulous. Okay, I love her. I love her personality. I actually follow her here on TikTok, and upon following her, I subsequently realized and found out that she owns her own freaking makeup company. All right, and this is her eyeshadow palette that I ordered from her. This is not sponsored. When I do these small business spotlights for makeup companies that are minority owned, I do this out of the goodness of my heart. Like I said, this is my way of giving back to the TikTok community and trying to just help and pay it forward for small businesses and trying to just get their name out there. You know, if at least 20 people pay attention to this video, that's 20 more people that know about an amazing minority owned makeup company. Okay, so you guys, enough rambling. Let's get into the details of this eyeshadow palette that I ordered. The colors, when I seen them on the website to order, I was honestly very intimidated by these colors when I seen them on the website. But, you know, having the palette in person, you know, they're not so bad. I actually love the color story. You've got your colors for a natural look. You got gradually go into like a neutral brown color story, and then you've got your drama at the bottom. Like, look at the names of these colors. I mean, off the bat, when I'm looking at the colors, I am immediately drawn to this color here, Wendy. This color here, Wendy. This color here I'm drawn to because it's named after the fabulous Wendy, and it matches her hair. Okay, like totally fabulous. I love it, love it, love it. I am really interested to try some of these colors and see what I create. Like I said, I was a little bit intimidated when I seen the colors on the website. I feel a little bit confident in using them now that I have the palette in person. So, all right, you guys, let me put on a little complexion product, and we're gonna dip it and do it into this color palette, you guys. Okay, guys, so I'm ready to whack on some eyeshadow and dip into this palette and see what it's giving, see what the color payoff is like. So I've primed my eyelids, and I just want to start out with just a garage of like a muted color, garage of eyeshadow all over my, which a garage is basically eyeshadow splattered all over your eyelid. That's all a garage is, honey. It's an old school makeup term. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with, I'm going to dip into the Nora and just garage it on my eyelid. So just going to dip it. And you know what, I keep forgetting that this has a mirror on the palette, so you can easily dip into that palette and watch yourself at the same time. So right away I noticed the Nora shade. It goes on smoothly, which I like. And I just wanted like a muted color to smooth out my eyelid to allow the other colors that I'm going to put on to just go on smooth as well. So garage of eyeshadow I like to lay down because it's like an extra layer of setting that allows the other colors to go on smooth, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I definitely like how the color goes on. It's not, it doesn't feel like crusty going on to my eyelid, if that makes any sense. Because sometimes you get eyeshadows, colors that go on like splotchy. They don't brush on smooth. And I'm definitely getting a smooth brush of that Nora color. Okay, you guys, so next for my transition color, and I know this is going to be a very bold step that I'm going to use for a transition color, but I'm going to dip into this Wendy color here. I feel like the Wendy is kind of like the star color of this palette. So, ooh, I'm kind of scared but excited at the same time. I just want to do like a bold look. Let's see, you guys. Just do a little brush of, oh, right away. Oh, gosh. That's pigment, honey. Ooh, that is going to be a nice popping transition color. I like that. Oy vey. I definitely feel like your transition colors set the tone of your eyeshadow look. So this is, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now I want to dip into this Kristen shade here. And I think I'm going to put her at the crease. This is definitely going to be like a colorful. I'm really not that much of a color chick. When it comes to my eyeshadow, I kind of like play it safe. But you know what? This palette really just awakens something in me. And I just have to say, these colors go on really smooth. So I am pleasantly pleased. Dipping into Ladies Night and just adding some more definition at the crease. I just have to say, I really love the fact that this is mirrored. because when you have a mirror on your palette, it makes it super easier to go from picking up the color on your brush to application. You got that mirror right there. Dip into this Ada champagne-y, like shimmery. It looks champagne-y, but it's actually like a pinkish shimmer. Ooh. I totally just have to say, these colors of this eyeshadow palette, they go on like butter, and it's amazing how good they go on. As you guys look, I'm not wearing eyeliner. I dipped into this, the Lights Out shade and lined it. This is not eyeliner. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I swear, I'm not wearing eyeliner. This Lights Out shade, oh my god. Super pigmented. Wow, so you guys, I whacked on some brows right quick, but I just have to say this eyeshadow palette is definitely a surprise, because I mean, I knew I was gonna like the colors, but I did not expect, like, it took me out of my comfort zone, because you guys know usually I do like a natural neutral brownie type of mahogany eyeshadow looks. This palette took me out of my comfort zone, and not only that, the colors went on like almost like butter, you guys. OMG. I'm gonna carve out my brow. I don't like to carve my brow out with like liquid products. I just like to carve it out with an eyeshadow. It's a little bit neater for me. So to carve out my brow, I think I'm gonna try this Pinky Bell color. Let's see. I'm a little nervous. I usually just go with a light tanny type of color, like this color here, or like maybe this color. I'm gonna see how this Bell color looks. Let's see how she carves out a brow. Oh, okay. Ooh, not bad. And I'm just taking my blending brush and just kind of diffusing that transition color into my brow bone color. You guys, this palette is amazing. Like, I was not expecting the amazingness that I'm getting. Like, seriously. Like, I knew it was going to be, you know, fabulous, but I didn't know the colors were going to go on this good, and it's almost like, it's like butter. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. So pretty much I am almost like flabbergasted at how amazing this eyeshadow palette is painted by Wendy. You guys, I'm shook. I'm not gonna do the influencer gas, none of that, because I'm not an influencer. I'm just gonna tell you guys that if you want an eyeshadow palette that has colors that are going to be highly pigmented, I really didn't even have that much fallout. I mean, even though my eyeshadow application technique is to tap the brush after I have dipped it into the color pan, but you know, usually I still have fallout, and I didn't really have any fallout with this palette. So I don't regret buying this at all. Like I said, yes, I did purchase this. It's not sponsored. This eyeshadow palette definitely got me out of my comfort zone in terms of the usual eyeshadow looks or colors, eyeshadow colors that I usually do. Now, you guys, to say that I'm in love with this palette from Painted by Wendy is truly an understatement, because the way the colors went on are so smooth and buttery. I can't say it enough, okay? And usually, by the time I finish my makeup look, I already usually see creasing and like separation, you know, because I have very deep creases on my eyelid, and I don't have that problem with this palette. You guys, this is totally not sponsored, okay? I'm doing this because I want to help build small minority-owned makeup brands, and I'm so glad that I decided to put a spotlight on Painted by Wendy's brand. This eyeshadows are amazers. You guys, please make sure that you check out her TikTok page. I'm going to have her tagged below for you. She's got some wonderful products. I actually have some lip glosses on the way that I also ordered, so I cannot wait to try those. You know that once I get them, I will definitely be doing a video to let you know my thoughts on them. But overall, for this eyeshadow hunty, chef's kiss, honey. Painted by Wendy, you did your thing with these colors, the formulation, the way that it goes on the eyelids. Darling, I have no words. Thank you, Painted by Wendy.